right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Alan, this is Spot's Corner, and welcome back to Fallout London. All right. Well, after the proper ass-kicking we got last episode, it's time to do a little bit of maintenance, do some work on our weapons, pick up a couple of extra quests, and then start our proper loot out of the Bromley area. To start that process, the first thing I want to do is actually to just pick up the Biggin Hill Airport so we can get that marked on our map for later use. Biggin Hill is going to end up being an intermediate settlement until we're strong enough to take out the beefeaters and pick up our proper final settlement of the game. Let's see here. We need to get down. Biggin Hill is down around this area down here. So we need to get around this wall.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that was exciting. Lots of ghouls. Wow, this is kind of a big little area.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, kids' meals. I'm pretty sure that's food. Yeah, food. Oh, and it gives perception. Nice. Ooh, we just found a service rifle. Oh, that is nice. That is a good platform to create a sniper rifle. Better than this one, anyway. Yeah, we'll definitely have to take a little closer look at that in a little while. Punching bag. Huh. Damn it. Well, that's terrible. Yeah, that's still just weird. Okay. I think we've just about examined all of these. A couple more, maybe. Yeah, I think we pretty much searched them all. No. We don't have enough 303 ammo to just waste it. Oh, crap. These drenched ones are no joke. Yeah. Yeah. That's what happens. Damn. Yeah, no need to mess with those guys. Let's just find a way past this. Yeah, here we go. Okay, this is the airport. I'm not sure what direction the entrance is.
Yeah.
Limers are quite a tough little creature. They can take quite a bit of damage, but they are so incredibly weak that they basically can't get past your armor at all. Okay, so there's also rapeseed mixed in this field, but I was far more interested
Yeah.
in the horse meat.
Yeah.
That's just money with 8 legs is what that is right there. Now, you do have to be a little bit careful. In one of these fields, there is a... I don't remember if it's a Radger or a Womble. A Womble is this game's version of a Deathclaw. And we are not going to deliberately go seeking out a Deathclaw. We're not in any position to have weapons good enough to take one. The Womble, or rather the Radger from the other day, was quite enough. That was a bit too close for comfort. We will ultimately have to kill a mess load more of those dryads anyway. Oh, yeah, okay. Now I know where we're at. This is the far end of the airport. Unfortunately, you don't get all this territory as part of the settlement. You get a much smaller subsection of it. Basically, this little area by this shack right over here where the actual workbench is. But we can't unlock it now. It's locked behind a quest. Yeah. Oh, hello.
Yeah. Yeah. Rah.
Oh, crap. We made someone mad.
Rah. Yeah. Rah. Rah. Ah.
Yeah. These guys.
Yeah. Rah. Yeah. Yeah. Rah. Rah. Yeah. Rah.
Okay. We do have a useful cooking bench. Bunch of inaccessible doors. Oh, I definitely need to mod this as well. I created a mod that was part of my food and meat mod for Fallout 4 normally. That instead of doing these containers one at a time like you see here, it'll do up to 99 all in one shot, boom, you're done. You don't have to sit through this animation forevermore. Okay, bottles filled. So much corn. Okay,
My dear
the
friends,
dude we are looking
know
for
that the world
is right
outside
in
can be
here.
harsh and unforgiving.
Yeah, there he is.
But we have found a way. Well, well, well. Look who's come to visit old Gordon. What brings you here, my friend? What, you never seen a walking, talking tree before? I thought it was all the rage these days.
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, I'm a tree man, my friend. Some form of mutant. It's a long story, but I'm happy to tell you, if you're interested. May I inquire as to what has brought you to our humble settlement? That's very kind of you. But we're doing all right for the most part. We have enough food and water to get by, and we've even managed to build some defenses to keep the hooligans. Of course, there's always room for improvement, but we're managing. Actually, now that you mention it, there is one thing you could help us with. If you could take care of them, we'd be very grateful. I have no idea what...
He doesn't know why they've been aggressive. Well, we're going to find out. Perhaps not today. I don't think we're actually strong enough to complete the quest. It will ultimately involve killing a lot of dryads and a glowing one, which I don't think we can do right now.
They tend to hang around the other end of the airport. That's very kind. Thank you for agreeing to help, my young friend. It's not every day that a stranger wishes to offer their assistance.
Okay. Unless this quest just spawned more of them, I can't imagine there's too many left. We did, I think, take care of most of them. One thing about Fallout London as opposed to Fallout 4, they have added a lot of plants. Haha, there's only one left. Nice. Okay. Oh yeah, good, there is an opening. Oh, this looks a whole lot like a ripoff of the Boston Airport area. Calibrated 9mm plus, maybe. Okay. That actually worked out quite well. I was expecting those two large groups of dryads to have to be fought at the same time. Usually when you approach this airport, you do so in a way where you run into all of them in one large group. That didn't happen for us, and that actually worked out to our advantage. Oh. Bacon is 50 and 5 scratchings are just 50. Okay. Yeah, you can make cooking oil out of rapeseed. I think the pizza recipes call for that, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like we got a rad storm moving in. Okay. Wow, that's some nasty weather.
Welcome back, my friend. I wasn't expecting you so soon. Have you come back to bask in the glory of our humble settlement? I'm so glad that you've been able to help. Those dryads were causing a lot of trouble for travelers trying to get to the airport. Happy to see things are a bit safer now. Thank you, though. It's good news either way. We can't have them preying on our people like that. Yeah, take this as a token of my appreciation. And I must say, I am sad to see those dryads go. I always considered them like my kin. Aggressive kin, but kin. But I knew they had to be dealt with one day. But that's what troubles me. The aggression. They were never... You see, there is a laboratory below our settlement, where I was mutated into this form. I fear that something has happened down there. Something that has caused the dryads to act out of character. May I ask for your help again, my friend? I apologize for the lengthy story I'm about to give, my friend. But I believe it's important to understand the history of our settlement and the events that have led up to the current situation. I was there when the issues started. My partner and I. We both worked for the Ministry of Information. We had agreed to work on a project designed to help the war effort. We had spent long hours in the lab with the sole goal of trying to reverse engineer a Garden of Eden creation kit that the government had found, confiscated from the Americans. We worked together in the lab for years, experimenting with the Garden of Eden creation kit. We were so close. Not just as colleagues, but as partners, in every sense of the word. But then, the unthinkable happened. The project went terribly wrong, and the kit exploded. I was turned into a tree, and my love, he didn't make it. I miss him so much. Every day, I feel like a part of me is missing. But I know he would want me to carry on, to keep living, and to keep fighting for what we believed in. That's why I need your help to uncover the truth about what really happened in that lab. While I don't think that my partner's death and the explosion are what is causing the dryads to turn more hostile, something has clearly changed in their environment. And since I believe the lab is the cause of it, It's the most logical place to start. I'll do whatever it takes to find out. To get to the bottom of this. And find out what really happened. I need you to go to the lab. And see if you can find any clues as to what's causing the dryads to get so aggressive. Great news.
Okay, we will investigate the Bromley Pendar. But before we do that, there are a couple of other things I want to do first. Let's just go ahead and open those real quick. Squirrel stew. And one of the dog foods. Okay. Actually, we might need those. All right, now, next stop is back to Trafalgar. There are a couple of quests here we can pick up that we'll eventually do. All right.
What can I help you find? Toby's. It might be worth stopping. Head down to Trafalgar. The fifth column? I'm not their biggest. Tell you what, Camelot started here.
Okay.
Just look around. If you want to speak to them.
I knew one of those gave a quest, and I wasn't sure if we already
Until
had it.
next time.
So that's taken care of.
Sorry to bother you, pal. You're not busy, are you? Promise it'll be worth your time.
Oh, I know.
No room for differences. You'll have to fire a shot. I'll skip right to the chase. You probably noticed my little collection I got going on here. I guess I retired too soon because I'm bored off my tit. So I'm thinking I'll start myself a museum. Only problem is, none of these are London beer mats. So here's the deal. You go to every pub in London and collect me one from each, and I'll give you a few bob for each one. Tell you what, you do 'em all, I'll even throw in a little bonus for you. Can't say fairer than that. So, how about it? You in?
Absolutely.
Lovely jubbly, nice one, mate. Let me know when you got a new one. I'll keep 'em in good nick, so I don't need any doubles.
All right, that is the pub crawl with the, well, they call them beer mats, which is a bad choice of words, because there is another junk item that are found in bars called beer mats, and that is not what he's asking about. What he's asking about are the coasters. Now, you can turn them in now if you wish, but you might have initially thought the same thing I thought. Well, I don't want to get rid of them. I kind of want to, like, display them on a shelf or something. So it turns out you can. Once you give him all 30 of the coasters, he gives you money for each one you turn in. Once you give him all 30, the bonus he's talking about is he gives them all back to you, and he gives you a plaque that you can mount up on the wall in your settlement where you can actually display them. So we're definitely going to do that.
How can I help you? Have a look.
Laser pistol. Service rifle. Night vision converted service rifle. That has a decent stock, a little scope. Yeah, not hugely good. It's okay. Radaway, man, that's expensive. Well, given we have our decon arch now, we don't really need Radaway except for emergencies out in the field. What we need are stim packs. And at some point, we're going to have to sell some meat and pick up some. But now is not the time. Thames Hound meat, that is a translation of Mutant Hound meat, but without the minus rads thing that Mutant Hound meat normally gives you. Okay, so not so much.
Until next time.
Oh, free glass. Yeah, so that's what they call a beer mat or a bar mat. That's not what that guy's looking for. What are you doing?
Huh?
Huh. What's this?
Hello there.
Oh, it's Toby.
What? I mean, I suppose I have always thought of myself as a community leader of sorts. I help out where I can. I do my part to spread cheer and goodwill. But I'm a tire salesman.
Oh, the tire salesman.
It's
Yeah,
a nice
this
thought,
is actually the other guy I
but
was
I doubt
looking
the
for.
people of Eastminster want a tire salesman representing them, even if my tires are the best you'll find in all of London. Really? That's so... I'm honestly touched. Listen, I've lived in East. I've seen its highest... I know and they deserve more than a tire salesman who decides one day that he's in charge. If Eastminster is to have an official leader, that leader should be officially elected by the community. Well, first you'll need to nab some ballots. I'd ask Octavia Holland if she has any. That is, if you still...
Okay, Octavia Holland. Did he not give me... Oh, there it is. It rides in the east. Okay. Okay, she must be this person. Yes. Hello,
Sorry
Edith.
to bother you, but there's no one left to ask. You wouldn't mind fetching something for me, would you? It's in the sewers. I'm a busker by trade. I play the trumpet. Well, I did. It's currently floating down the sewer canals. Some hooligans came through town, didn't like me tunes. They chucked me brass down the drain. They told me scared them off before they could... It's my trumpet, that's why. A busker's instrument is their closest friend. You will, or you...
Yeah, Octavia, here we go.
Hey there. Ballots? Oh, interesting. No, I don't have any ballots. I may, however, know where you can find some. If my memory serves, there should be some old ballot cards at City Hall in Southwark. I've been meaning to go and scavenge the place myself, but it's quite overrun.
Quite overrun, you say? Okay. Not sure if that's something we can do right now or not. Okay, in that case... Okay, we're going to give that a go at getting her trumpet back. I am familiar with this quest, and it's one of those where if you get lucky, you can get in and out with no problem. If you don't get lucky, you get absolutely ganked by the ghouls that are there. Southeast. Okay, so she's over here somewhere. Tommy's quarantine. Oh, right. This is all people waiting to get into to Westminster. Yeah, the gates are closed. But eventually, once you progress the main quest line, you'll be on this guy's list, and these big doors will actually open for you. But can't do that right now. Ah, the London Eye. Okay. Now. Where did Churchill go? Oh, there you are. Stay here. Yeah, because this guy is not dead. What the? Yeah. Ganked. Now, nearly as I know, there is a way to enter from this other side. There's supposed to be a big dungeon you go through, and you eventually get to this door and unbar it and get here. But yeah, we just skipped all that. There we go. Okay, now there is just one thing I want to try. There is a little bit of an exploit that Fallout 4 has. I don't know if it exists here in London, but let's just do a quick save so we can... Okay, yeah, cricket ball grenades. What other explosives do we have? Probably not much. Frag mine. I can't use a mine for this. We don't have any explosive weapons. Yeah, okay. Let's just use a cricket ball grenade. Okay. Let's see. How can we do this? Can we... Let's just try it from this side. Ah, bummer. Doesn't work. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So that doesn't work. In Fallout 4, if you run into a barred door, you can just throw a grenade at it and the explosive force will blow the bar off the other side and open it. But apparently they thought of that. All right. Yeah, let's go give Edith her trumpet back. Some well-needed experience. What are you? Oh, Rad Rabbit. Oh, you can't use it? Oh, man. That's a bummer.
Beware the beef eaters. They won't wait around to feast on your corpse, if you catch my meaning.
Yeah, we already knew that. Anything interesting up here? Yes, there is. Oh, yeah, there she is.
You found my trumpet yet? You don't know how much this means to me. Thank you. You're a star. Here, for your troubles. It's the least I can offer you.
200 XP. Yeah, excellent. All right. Okay. White Farm, that's going to involve killing a bunch of hooligans in a firefight. I'm not sure I'm ready for that. We can't do Alana's parents until we can lockpick a master lock. The beef eaters are too strong. Since we're almost out of time for this episode, I don't want to hit up Thames Haven right now. So I think we're going to go back to the airport. We'll save here and we'll call it a part. And we'll meet again next time. Okay, and the weather is crap. Alright. That's lovely. Let's see here. I don't know if there's actually any place to sleep here, so maybe that was a bad choice. Let's just go to our garage hideout. Okay, deconned. All right, and I think that's about all the time we have for today. Meet me again next time when we continue our run through Fallout London. I'm Alan, and this has been Spots Corner Gaming. Thank you very much, and goodbye.